We got Richard from South Shields next. Hi, Richard.
Hello, Alan.
Hello there.
If you were an actor, right, on a porn set, right, would you allow somebody to come in with something like a camera phone?
With a camera phone?
Yeah. Because this woman that you just turned on said that she must have been coming on some sort of camera phone or something.
I have no idea. Might have been just an ordinary camera.
Oh. Well, you've got to check all these people out, haven't you?
Why? How do you check somebody out that you're dating?
Oh, has this person been dating this person, though?
Well, that's why she is now an ex-girlfriend of him.
Oh, right. So it must have been a man that's took a camera still or something of the person having.
Well, when you're boyfriend and girlfriend, you do stuff, don't you? Do daft stuff.
Well, it's not daft, is it? I mean, the reason why protection has to be on things like stuff like taking pictures of people. You shouldn't put it on a website just because you've got some sort of camera phone or a still camera.
Well, it sounds like he's put it on the website because she's dumped him, so he's got a photograph of her and stuck it on the website. To try and pay her back or make her feel uncomfortable.
Well, that's actually against the law if the person hasn't had the permission to do that.
Well, he had permission to take the photograph on his camera, and it's his photograph, so he can do what he likes with it, can he?
I don't think he can, no. He has to have the permission that's what was going to happen.
Right, well, she now has to prove that he put it on. And how do you do that?
Well, if he and she was the only person in the room or area in which this happened.
Well, you could say, well, I gave it to one of my friends.
Oh. So some sort of excuse has to come out. Well, anyway, I don't want to talk about that, actually.
Okay.
Basically, I'm in the porn industry, right?
Right.
And my name is, when I'm an actor, doing all these porn films and stuff.
Yeah.
Is something completely different than the name Richard, right?
Right, so what is it? Is it Dick?
No, it's actually Jimmy.
It's Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Right.
And when I go around doing all of these things like porn films and stuff, all of these declaration forms that all of these people have to sign, like all of them that I'm having things with, they have to sign all these forms, right? Now, when they sign all these forms and stuff, all of these things come about the way I'm doing all these things, which in porn films, that's what people do. Yeah?
Yeah, but you've got no idea, really, because I'd be surprised if you've ever been laid.
Me?
Yeah. Because you're not in the porn industry. And if you were in the porn industry, you wouldn't call yourself Jimmy. You'd give yourself some kind of glam name like Miles O'Toole or something.
No, I didn't. No, it's the other way around.
Tools or Miles?
My real name's Jimmy. I've only come on as Richard is also known as.
Okay.
Right.
I don't see any reason why, but okay.
Well, the reason being is because
there's millions of Jimmys, there's millions of Richards, so why bother changing your name?
Well, I don't want to come into too much of a detail, but all the people that come around here, they call us D-I-C-K.
Right, Dick.
And
because Richard, it's a shorter derivation of Richard, isn't it?
Well,
might be more fitting as well.
When they say that, all the people that know me as Richard, that's what they've come about as.
Right.
I'm not actually all my details, like me date of birth and.
Okay,
and
look,
stuff.
we don't really care. Let's cut to the chase. Tell me the name of the last porn film you made, then.
The last porn film I made, Naughty Stewardesses.
Right. And that's why you said the last porn film I made, so that you could think. Thinking time.
No,
and what was the name of the manufacturer then?
It was LMDC.
What does that stand for?
Well, it's some porn industry, but anyway.
In other words, you got no idea, right? Okay.
Well,
why do you want to make things up? Why don't you just tell the truth about things, Richard?
I don't make anything up.
Okay.
I mean, Alan, do you know when you go and you do things like having sex with people and that, right? do you get them to sign all these declaration forms to say that you're the person who you are, or what do you do? Because do you know Wayne? Do you know Wayne? Right?
Yes.
I'll tell you this, right?
Uh-huh.
I was on an induction party to the point in which I was in Newcastle, and Wayne was travelling across to the Tuxedo Princess, and we were with about 4 or 5 different people.
Right.
So there was me, girlfriend, to the point in which all of these things were happening.
Right.
Now, Wayne came across, and he come across this, how would you put it, the low-level bridge, from a pub on the north side, coming towards Gateshead, right? And what happened was, when we actually got into the Tuxedo Princess, he actually said, and he said what's happening and all that, right? Well, I didn't actually tell him who I was, but when we sat down, we had these bottles of beer, right? And one actually got dropped on my girlfriend's lap.
Right.
Right, and it actually spilt on her skirt.
Right.
And she had a pair of stockings on and stuff, right? And I had to escort her out into the I'll just say taxi, right? But we got escorted out through Wayne dropping all of these. Well, basically the table went over, and what happened was this is what happened, right? Now, when we were doing all these things, I didn't actually expect to meet this guy, because I didn't know who he was.
Right.
He only just says this is what he was. He was doing all these things in the Tuxedo Princess, which is the ship, which is the boat on the Gateshead side of the Tyne, right?
Is this heading back towards pornography at any chance? Or have you just gone off on a bizarre tangent?
It did actually event in being that, because what happened was we actually got her cleaned up, and her name was Sadie, right? Right.
You've just had to think long enough. Incidentally, the naughty stewardesses.
Yeah.
We've just looked that up on the internet. Half a dozen people have done it.
Oh, have they?
Yeah.
Done what?
They've looked up the name of that film that you say that you were in. Who was in it with you then?
Oh, well, all the actors.
Well, just name one, because they're all listed here.
Oh, right. So, Leah?
No.
Sammy Bright?
No.
No?
No.
All right, then. Well, we'll not talk about that anyway.
Well, because it was a lie, you mean?
Well, I was playing the part of Dominic.
No, well, there isn't a Dominic in it. I've got the cast list in front of me.
All right, then.
So that was a lie, wasn't it?
But no.
Okay.
So anyway, besides which, right, I don't want anything to go on.
Yeah, neither do I. Thanks for coming on, Richard. The thing is, the truth is always more interesting than making up a lie that you can be found out about.